What's going on, you guys? My name's Morgan, and welcome back to another Diary of a Dog Mom with 18 dogs. So, like usual, we start out the day with breakfast, and then we're on a trip. So I gave Zeus a stick so he could chew on it. It is non-rawhide, it is peanut butter, and it is very good for him. Well, it's not very good for him, but it is not bad for him. It's not rawhide. I don't do rawhide. I hate rawhide. So he's got himself a perfect little stick. But this video is made up into two different videos because the first day was very short, and I don't want the day that short. So we made it up into two different videos. But like I said, we're on our way somewhere, and we got Zeusy with us, who's being a very, very good boy. He enjoys sitting on the center console. I don't know why, but I'm not going to argue with him because he is such a good boy. He can sit on the center console all he wants as long as he's going to behave, which he is. So I guess I can't really complain. He's got that big smile and then that big boo-boo on his head. I hate looking at that. When I look back at these videos compared to how he's looking now, it's just like, it's such a huge difference. And I feel so horrible that that even happened to his head. But he is better, just for the record. He is like 10 times better. Then we have Miss Cream, who I'm actually working training with. She's so smart and she is so full of energy, but she is just ready to learn, even though you can't really tell while I'm doing this video. But she was so ready to learn for the most part. But then, you know, she gets distracted very easily. And then we have this mess of a room. It is a complete mess, which I end up cleaning eventually. I can procrastinate a little bit, but it's usually just on my side where the mess is at. And I got them a lamb chop, so of course it's going to be messy because they had to tear out the squeaky toy and tear the stuffing out of the toy. So would you have it any other way? And then it's playtime for Hershey and Ruby. Everybody else is kind of just relaxing while they're kind of going 90 to nothing, which it's the same old thing. And then we got more food for them, which they love food, and the puppies are on their own food now. Chica's puppies, not Mia's puppies. Their teeth had already come in, and there's Chica, who is done with life. She's done being a mom. And then we have the puppies who think, okay, I'm just going to chew on mom's feet. We had just put down new puppy pads, and they don't stay clean for very long. They get dirty and like no time flat because puppies poop a lot, especially when they eat a lot. And at this time, Chica's puppies are all gone, so I do miss them dearly, but they're gone now. And then we have Mia sleeping in her own pen because it is just about time for her puppies to come around. It is just about time for them to be due. And then we got more food because this video is broken up into multiple days because I wanted the video to be long enough, but it's food time. Of course it is. And then we were out of dog food, so of course I need more dog food. I always need more dog food. And then after that, it is Zeus's nap time. He's just going to kind of get comfy on my lap, which I like having him on my lap because everywhere else is dangerous, especially with how his head is right now. Rosemary ended up snapping on him in the middle of the night and made his head bleed again after it was just about all the way healed. So kind of like having him with me until it's healed. And then we have Chica. Miss Chica, and I always seem to get Chica at the wrong time when I'm videoing, and as you can see probably here in a few seconds, of course I get Chica at the wrong time again. But after that, it's Chica's bath time. Chica needs a good old-fashioned bath. It'll be her first bath time with me, and I hope you like my shoes. Freya chewed up my shoes, so I had to fix them until I was able to go to the store, and right now it is bath time. It is not store time. So Chica's getting her first bath with me, and I love that she's just so laid back. She is such a great dog. I never knew that this is how it was going to end up, that she's just perfect. She's like kennel trained, potty trained. She has a few problems every now and then, but for the most part, she is probably the best dog I could have ever asked for, and I love her to death, and she loves me. I think she has her moments though. But aside from that, she's my little baby, and I love her very dearly, even though you can't really see her face. But she is the best dog I could have ever asked for. She was a rescue. They didn't want her. They abandoned her when she was pregnant, and she had her puppies in front of the apartment, is from what I was told. But she's a good dog, and I love her to death. She is my little Chica. She's my little Chica. now we're going to bathe the menaces of all menaces, and that would be Mr. Zero. He is a complete menace to bathe. He is horrible to bathe. He goes a little bit out of control sometimes. And then we ended up Zeus was in there too, along with Cookies. They just had to be in there with him. So I ended up being able to bathe him. It took a little bit longer, but he is a ridiculous hot mess. But he's a good dog. He's just out of control sometimes. Which, I mean, sometimes all dogs are out of control. He does not like his feet being touched. He is very against his feet being touched. So when I need to, like, dry his chest or his feet, it is a battle. He hates his feet being touched. And you can only imagine what it's like to cut his nails. It's almost impossible. So he can be a little bit out of control sometimes. And I do my best to dry him, and it's a bit of a challenge. He lets me every now and then, but he can be he's a very big challenge, but he is my challenge, I will admit. And then Zeus and Cookies decide they want to get in front of the camera too. And don't worry, their bath time is coming up. But finally, I just had to give up on Zero because he can air dry. I dried him as best as I could. He's a little monster sometimes, I swear. Now is the easiest dog to bathe because she does not do anything. She kind of just stands there, and it's Olivia. She's easier to bathe. It can be a bit of a challenge sometimes, though, because I have to get her in the bathtub, but she loves to drink the water out of the tub. I don't know why. I'm not going to argue with it. She just kind of lets me clean her and lets me bathe her, so I can live with it. She does just fine. And then we have Aries, who is a pain as well. He can be a pain to bathe. Getting him in the tub was hard. Getting him away from the living room was even harder. But we managed, and he had a good bath, and he soaked the floor because he is a big dog, and he did not want to be dried whatsoever. He was not having any of it. He was just trying to get away from me, which I don't blame him. I would not want a bath either. He is a big boy, but he is a good boy. He's very smart, and I know if something ever happened, I could rely on him to go to battle with me. I mean, look at him. He's not the size of a horse, but he is a big baby. And of course, this is what the bathroom looks like after bathing some of the dogs, especially the bigger dogs. They are a pain and they're weird to bathe, I swear. And then Zeus is gonna try to jump out the window while we're going on a trip, but he's fine. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and as usual, you guys, I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Enjoy the rest of the video, and see you guys later.